Hey everybody, we're going to be doing a brief review on the Fine Art Limited Edition Dr. Doom by Kotobukiya, sculpted by Eric Sosa, a very popular sculptor in fairness. Now I'm going to let Alex do the review because he is this is my statue and he is not a fan of this, so let's just say that he will be having some harsh words. I'm going to do my very best to fight his corner. Some things, I'm afraid, are indefensible. So I'm going to pass you on to my best mate. He's going to run through some things, go through the box and bits and pieces with you. Regards.
Okay, well, box is not too bad on these fine art statues. I mean, I've done a video before about the cable one, where I put on a really bad accent. I just want to add that originally that wasn't meant to go on YouTube, and that was only me doing the video to send to George, and it was originally on a sort of private setting. Well, I thought it was on a private setting until I got a couple hundred views. Anyway, so let's say the box is pretty cool. I mean, you can see on the side, you won't be able to see it at all on the camera.
If you tilt it.
You can see it in the light, very much.
Wait, there you are, yeah, can get a bit.
Yeah, it might look a bit better when it's actually, on the bigger screen, but you can actually see sort of Dr. Doom written here, embossed on there. That's again on the side.
Tilt towards me.
And same on this side. But again,
yeah,
I'm probably wasting my time here.
No, you can see it, it's fine.
Pretty standard box on this side. What I do like is you've got the statue here. You've got details about the old Venom one, and this wasn't actually available when that happened because that was on Mega pre-order at that time, which took quite a long time to come through. And then also you've got the details about his first appearance, a little bit of background about the sculptor. I do quite like this.
Shouts out to Eric Sosa, legend.
I do quite like the way they do this and the information on there. As I say, some of the bone boxes can be a bit plain. This is number 381 of 1250 actually. So this is a very low number. Don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, got it all good. Well, okay, 381.
I'll pick up on the statue anyway. So I'm just going to get the statue. So if you pause that, I'll swap these over. Okay, so this is the Kotobukiya statue out of his box. And at first glance, it doesn't look too bad. I prefer this face, but George's preference is the modern face. This is the classic, but the eyes are a bit iffy. I'm not sure if you can kind of see them on that because it's not a very good camera for close-up shots. The macro lens a bit
basically looks like he's trying to solve a really complicated division question. It's not great.
Looks like he's taken something. But basically, what I'll do is I'll just go through this and then I'll take him to bits and not breaking him, but the way he goes in the box. The base is probably one of the weakest bases I've seen now.
Tell me what you called it. Don't hold back. What do you say about it?
It looks like some little kid's torch.
Yeah, that's what it does. That's
I think it's really weak. And then we've just tried to turn this on. This has only ever been on once, and I very much doubt it was a battery problem because all the other lights work. But you've got three working, and you've got this one here. And it's not working, and this has literally been on the shelf. Yeah. And
around about 6 months.
Yeah, 6 months, and only turned on. Again, I very much doubt that's a battery problem because otherwise they'll all be off. Well, let me take that off because it probably looks a bit dodgy on the camera. So yeah, same usual business. I'm going to be quite very careful, otherwise George will kill me. Alright, actually maybe I won't.
Yeah, actually, no, it's alright. You can lift it. It's fine.
I'll tell you what. I'll take off the head. So the head comes off, you pull the head up, and as you can see, there's the head, just pegs in there, and there's a magnet as well, and you've got the face, and the face comes out like so. I'm going to put him down, put the head down here, and I'm just going to take out the other head. So
this is the head I prefer.
This is the head George prefers. Again, it'd be interesting to see.
Just clips in there, magnetised, lovely, nice clips.
That was a bit too hard there, I didn't realise it. It's a strong magnet. That's the face George prefers. So
closer up at that. This is just a little bit more on this sort of. I've got a comic over there that he stands in front of, as usual, with most of my displays in a card, and this is just the sort of. This is the Dr. Doom I know.
Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll put him down for a second. Also, I want to apologise for my breathing because I've got sex pest breathing because I've broken my nose a few times. But what happened is,
that's it.
Be careful. The cloak actually comes off, and I've seen quite a few of these, but the edges do catch on a lot of the sort of cloaks in general. And I think this one's had a little knock, but I can't really find it now. So it's just there. It's just really minor.
Yeah, it's probably my fault in fairness. And that's where it clips in at the back.
Again, I mean, I'm quite heavy-handed, so I've got to be very careful, especially when it's not my statue. Oh, that's the message. And then this comes out like that, and it's quite a weighty statue. Again, I'm not really sure about the arms. I feel like they feel a bit too sort of cartoony, and I'm not. I don't know. I really want to like the statue, but too many things about it I don't like. I mean, I've got a mini Doctor Doom Bowen statue. I mean, it's only the mini version of the.
It's about like 10 inches or something.
I think it's 8.5.
8.5 inches.
Yeah, but you can get a 14-inch one of that, which I haven't seen. But the one I have, I'm actually really impressed with. It's my best mini statue. Let me just put him down and just see again with this base. That's the base, and I just think this looks like pure dog shit. And there you go. There's your number.
Pencil written as well. Nice.
Pencil written. Yep. 381 again. And
it's a fairly low number in fairness. I mean, you're talking about Kotobukiya, which is not exact. I mean, it's not exactly the premium sort of thing, but 1250 is pretty good considering like things like Apocalypse and so even some of the top Sideshow stuff it's got more numbers of.
I mean, I'm, as I say, I've got the cable fine art, and I really like the cable one. And considering you can pick it up for about £50,
make sure I didn't pick it
is a steal. There you go. So I'm going to put him in there.
Now, what I like about this statue, me now going to put a little bit of evidence for the defence. I actually like how thick set he is. I like the fact that he looks fairly dense and strong. You know, I love the pose. I think that's a really common Doctor Doom pose, that crossed arm. You know, the only thing we'll say is he's actually missing, if you look, he's missing the gun. Now, everybody knows that on the right side of Doctor Doom, he has like a hand pistol and a leather satchel thing that sits on the side. Is it Luger? Probably is, that sounds about right. And he has one of those on the side of him. This does not have that anywhere. There is nothing like that. So that's a little bit flawed. But on the whole, I mean, this is a better face because he is not boss-eyed, which does help. But more importantly, I just think, it's a pretty good pose. I mean, if you put this guy on a fairly decent base, maybe on, a little bit of a rocky, like his castle thing, like Bowen's done. Yeah, that's the Bowen one, yeah. So a little bit like that. I think it could be a completely different. So the base sucks, there's no doubt about it. I completely agree.
The base is easy.
He's thick set, he's dense, he looks strong, he looks composed, he looks tight. I like the fact that this, and in fairness, I've not really seen many videos on this, so I'm quite pleased that I have it. So, I mean, that's the defence rests, I think.
I think the style also reminds me of the Marvel vs. Capcom 3 version.
It does look a little bit like that.
And I don't know, just think about that, and I think there is actually a Marvel vs. Capcom statue as well. I haven't seen.
I just realised I'm walking around this thing and you can spin it. Is there any chance you can spin it for me? Give us a 360 out?
Well, get on the other side then.
Sorry about that. My apologies.
Yeah, you're meant to just stand there.
That's it.
You're meant to be the tripod.
That's it, sorry. Not very steady-handed, I'm afraid. We're quite new at this, but we're doing our best to try and get these statues out there so that people can see what they're buying. I mean, I paid around about £160 for this. Now, there are people selling this on eBay from Japan who are asking for £500, £350. I mean, I actually thought, oh my God, I got this for a steal, and I was really pleased. And when it arrived, I thought, yeah, it's alright, it's okay. But, again, I'm glad I didn't pay any more for it.
We also had it falling out because I emailed you about that one about...
Yes.
I went for about £75, told you, and yeah, you said quite a few hurtful things, and said you didn't want to know.
Yeah.
In brief. Yeah. So that's that. You forgot to say how much you paid for the Thanos one, but we'll probably add that on at the end.
I paid about £300 for Thanos, but that's, again, now, these days, £500 minimum money for that type of statue.
So yeah, so this is Doctor Doom, and what we're going to do then is we'll swap over, because George doesn't like me putting things in his cupboard, and he'll put that in the cupboard, and we'll show Oh, actually, sorry, he doesn't live in the cupboard because he's not worthy.
He's not premium. Not enough.
So we'll go past the cupboard. Very quick look there. He's in a corner. It's got like a new comic. George doesn't like the classic covers. I would have had an old Fantastic Four on there.
This looks like
and then, well, apart from the little kid doing some like Hell Hitler pose, but anyway. And then you've got the, I think this is a Marvel Retro Flair card, 2013, which was actually a very impressive series of cards, which I'm picking up at the moment. I don't know if you can see him there. That's him in the flames. And as I say, he lives in the corner behind there. Gonna bring him back? Yeah. God, we've been talking about this guy for 10 minutes, considering he's
you had to attack him a bit, my friend. So, and that's where he goes.
That's where he lives, in the corner, in the naughty corner, basically.
Yeah.
So,